Hi everyone, my name is Kwan Yim and I'm going to be presenting about measles. Public health problem. Measles is an extremely contagious airborne disease that is caused primarily through coughing and sneezing. On average, 90% of those exposed to someone with the measles will get the disease themselves unless they have been vaccinated or have had measles before. Initially, the virus attacks the respiratory tract and then spreads throughout the body. Measles is a common disease that occurs in many parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, the Pacific, and Africa. According to the CDC, about 50% of imported measles cases in the US are from US residents coming back from other countries. Public health problem continued. Humans are the only natural hosts of this highly infectious virus. Since measles is an airborne disease, unvaccinated children are the highest at risk to catch the virus because their immune system is weak and undeveloped. Unvaccinated pregnant women and people with weakened immune system are also largely at risk. The future risk for a community that has been infected with measles is a failure of herd immunity. Herd immunity means that if almost everyone in a community is vaccinated, an unvaccinated person will never be exposed to anyone who is infected. However, when herd immunity fails because of insufficient vaccination rates, the measles may cause an outbreak in that community and expose unvaccinated children and adults to the virus. How to solve the problem? Currently, there is still no treatment for measles. In most cases, when it's not a life threatening situation, the doctor will recommend the patient to rest and stay hydrated and treat it like a common cold. But the key to eliminating the measles is through prevention. The CDC encouraged people to get their children vaccinated. And also, US residents who may be traveling outside of the US are encouraged to verify that they are immune to measles before traveling. And they can verify that by either getting vaccinated or if they've already been exposed to the disease before. Vaccination will prevent the spread of measles and the risk of an outbreak. How to solve the problem continued. In 2017, the World Health Organization reported that measles outbreak in Europe during the past 12 months led to 35 deaths. As a response, lawmakers and health officials in European countries have created legislations that would fine parents for not seeking child immunization. Historically, the problem of measles was solved in the US by two scientists. In 1954, there was an outbreak of the measles at a private school outside of Boston, Massachusetts. John Enders and Doctor Thomas Peebles collected blood samples from several ill students in order to isolate the measles virus and to create a vaccine. On February 8, 1954, they successfully isolated the measles virus from David Edmonston's blood, which led to the creation of various measles vaccinations. Public health in the future. What does literature say we do? Communicating with the public and other health authorities is essential to raise awareness of the risk of measles. In the case of children, it is important that their caregivers are educated about the mode, transmission, infectious period, the measures to minimize the spread of measles. Lastly, a preventative step that could reduce the spread of measles is to offer vaccinations to non-immune individuals. Public health in the future continued. In my opinion, the virus will continue to challenge herd immunity and public health systems in all countries until it is eliminated. Therefore, it is important to have active public health surveillance and to maintain herd immunity through vaccination prevention. But most importantly, the immunity gaps among the countries around the world need to be filled, and people need to get vaccinated to prevent future outbreaks. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.